6 lessons from Buddha that will change your mindset. What if everything you've been told about happiness is wrong? What if the reason you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or constantly chasing something more isn't because your life is lacking, but because your mindset is working against you? Think about it. We live in a world with more comfort, more technology, and more opportunity than ever before. And yet, anxiety is rising. Depression is becoming common. People feel lost, even when they seem to have it all. So what's missing? Over 2,500 years ago, a man sat under a tree, searching for the truth about suffering. He wasn't a god. He wasn't born powerful. He was just a human being who refused to accept that life had to feel this confusing and painful. That man became the Buddha. And what he discovered, it wasn't just spiritual philosophy. It was a practical blueprint for mastering your mind and transforming the way you experience life. In this video, we're going to explore 6 powerful lessons from the Buddha that can completely shift your mindset starting today. Before we begin, understand this. The Buddha's teachings aren't about religion. They're about awareness, about understanding how your mind works and how it quietly shapes every part of your life. If you've ever felt stuck, if you've ever wondered why peace feels so hard to find, this video is for you. And if you're ready to start thinking differently, living more intentionally, and building a calmer, stronger mind, make sure to subscribe to Buddha Flash and join a community focused on growth, clarity, and inner peace. Now let's begin with the first lesson 1 that might change the way you see your own thoughts forever. Our lesson 1. Control your mind, or it will control you. The Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." At first glance, this might sound simple, but if you really understand it, it's life-changing. Most people go through life believing they are in control of their thoughts. But in reality, it's often the opposite. Have you ever tried to stop worrying and couldn't? Have you ever replayed a mistake over and over in your head, even when you knew it didn't help? Have you ever felt anxious without fully understanding why? That's your mind running on autopilot. Here's the truth. Your mind constantly produces thoughts. Some are useful, many are not. But the problem is, we don't question them. We believe them. And once you believe a thought, it becomes your reality. Imagine 2 people losing their jobs. One thinks, "This is the end. I'm not good enough. I'll never recover." The other thinks, "This is hard, but maybe it's an opportunity to find something better." Same situation, completely different outcomes. Why? And because their mindset shapes their experience. The Buddha understood this deeply. He realized that suffering doesn't come from the outside world. It comes from the way we interpret it. So what can you do? You don't need to control every thought. That's impossible. But you can learn to observe them. Instead of saying, "I'm a failure," you start noticing, "I'm having the thought that I'm a failure." That small shift creates space. And in that space, you regain control. This is the beginning of mindfulness, the practice of watching your mind instead of being controlled by it. When you master this, everything changes. Because for the first time, you're not reacting automatically. You're choosing consciously. Lesson 2. Attachment is the root of suffering. If there is one idea from the Buddha that challenges people the most, it's this. Attachment is the root of suffering. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't love people, as it doesn't mean you should stop caring about your goals or your life. It means something deeper. It means that when you cling, when you need things to be a certain way, you create suffering for yourself. Think about relationships. You expect someone to treat you a certain way. You expect them to understand you, support you, never disappoint you. And when they don't, you feel hurt, angry, betrayed. But here's the uncomfortable truth. It's not just their actions causing your pain. It's your attachment to how things should be. The same thing happens with success. You tell yourself, "I'll be happy when I achieve this." More money, a better job, recognition. But when you finally get there, the feeling doesn't last. Why? Because attachment always moves the goalpost. There's always something more to chase. The Buddha didn't say life should be empty. He said it should be free, and free from the constant need to hold on to things that are temporary. Because everything changes. People change. Situations change. Even you change. When you resist that truth, you suffer. But when you accept it, something incredible happens. You start to enjoy things without clinging to them. You love people without trying to control them. You pursue goals without tying your self-worth to the outcome. That's real freedom. Letting go doesn't mean losing. It means no longer being controlled by what you can't keep forever. And when you truly understand this, you begin to experience a kind of peace that most people spend their entire lives searching for. Lesson 3. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Let's start with a truth most people try to avoid. Pain is a part of life. No matter who you are, no matter how successful or prepared you become, you will experience loss, disappointment, rejection, and failure. You will lose people you care about. You will face moments where things don't go your way. You will feel hurt. That's unavoidable. But suffering, that's where things change. The Buddha made a powerful distinction. Pain is what happens to you. Suffering is how you respond to it. And most of the time, we don't even realize that we're the ones creating our own suffering. Think about a breakup. The pain is real, that emotional hit, the sense of loss. But then comes the mental spiral. Why did this happen? What's wrong with me? I'll never find someone else. That's suffering. It's the story you keep telling yourself, the resistance to what has already happened. In fact, a big part of suffering comes from one simple word: should. This shouldn't have happened. They shouldn't have treated me like that. Life should be different. But reality doesn't follow should. Reality simply is. And the more you fight against it, the more you suffer. The Buddha taught that resistance is like trying to swim against a powerful current. The harder you fight, the more exhausted you become. But when you stop resisting, when you accept what is, you don't drown. You float. Acceptance doesn't mean you like what happened. It doesn't mean you give up. It means you stop arguing with reality. And that shift is incredibly powerful. Because once you accept the situation, your energy is no longer wasted on denial or frustration. Instead, you can ask a better question. What can I learn from this? That question changes everything. It turns pain into growth, failure into feedback, endings into new beginnings. Some of the strongest, most resilient people you'll ever meet aren't the ones who avoided pain. They're the ones who learned how to face it without letting it destroy them. So the next time life hits you hard, remember this: you can't always control what happens, but you can control how long you suffer. Lesson 4. You become what you think. Right now, as you're listening to this, there's a constant stream of thoughts running through your mind. Some are helpful, some are neutral, and some are quietly holding you back. The problem is, most people never stop to examine them. They assume their thoughts are facts. But the Buddha taught something radically different. Your thoughts are not reality. They are patterns. And over time, those patterns become your identity. Think of your mind like a garden. Every thought you repeat is like planting a seed. If you constantly think, "I'm not good enough. I always mess things up. Nothing ever works out for me," you're planting seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity. And eventually, those seeds grow. They shape how you see yourself, how you act, what you believe you deserve. On the other hand, if you start planting different seeds, I can learn this. I'm improving every day. Challenges make me stronger. Something shifts. Your confidence grows. Your actions change. Your results follow. Modern science actually supports this, that your brain is constantly rewiring itself based on repeated thoughts, a concept known as neuroplasticity. In simple terms, what you think regularly becomes your default setting, and your default setting becomes your life. This is why two people can live in the same environment, but experience completely different realities. One sees obstacles. The other sees opportunities. One focuses on what's missing. The other focuses on what's possible. Same world, different mindset. So, how do you apply this? It starts with awareness. You begin to notice your inner dialogue, not to judge it, but to understand it. Then, you gently challenge the thoughts that don't serve you. When your mind says, "I can't do this," you respond, "Maybe I can't do it yet, but I can learn." When it says, "I'm not enough," you remind yourself, "I'm growing, and that's enough for now." This isn't about blind positivity. It's about intentional thinking, choosing thoughts that move you forward instead of holding you back. Because whether you realize it or not, you are shaping your future as one thought at a time. And when you truly understand this, you stop being a victim of your mind. You become the architect of it. Lesson 5. The present moment is all you have. Take a second and ask yourself this. Where is your mind right now? Are you fully here? Or are you replaying something from the past? Are you worrying about something that hasn't even happened yet? For most people, the answer is clear. We spend so much of our lives trapped in time, thinking about what was or what could be, that we completely miss what is. And according to the Buddha, this is one of the biggest reasons we feel restless, anxious, and disconnected. Because the truth is simple. The present moment is the only place where life actually happens. The past, it's gone. The future, it doesn't exist yet. And yet, we give both of them more attention than the one moment we truly have control over. Think about how often you replay past mistakes. Something you said wrong, a decision you regret, a moment you wish you could change. Even though it's over, your mind brings it back again and again, keeping the emotion alive. Or think about the future. Deadlines, money, relationships, all the what-ifs that haven't even happened, but still create real anxiety. Here's the problem. When your mind lives in the past, it creates regret. When it lives in the future, it creates fear. But when it stays in the present, it finds peace. That's why the Buddha emphasized mindfulness, the practice of fully experiencing the moment you're in, not judging it, not escaping it, just being aware of it. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Because when you bring your attention back to the present, something shifts. Your thoughts slow down. Your stress decreases. Your awareness increases. You start noticing things you usually miss: your breath, your surroundings, the small details of life. And more importantly, you stop being controlled by endless mental noise. Try this. Take a deep breath. Focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. For just a few seconds, you're not thinking about the past or the future. You're just here. That's presence. And the more you practice it, the more you realize something surprising. Peace isn't something you have to chase. It's something that's already available when you stop leaving the present moment. Lesson 6. Your actions define your life. Karma. There's a word that's often misunderstood. Karma. Many people think karma is some kind of cosmic punishment system where bad things happen to bad people and good things happen to good people. But the Buddha's teaching is much more practical than that. Karma simply means this: every action has a consequence. Not just big actions, but small, everyday ones. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you treat others. All of it adds up. Think about your habits. Now, if you consistently choose distractions over discipline, what happens? If you avoid challenges instead of facing them, what happens? If you speak negatively to yourself every day, what happens? Those actions create patterns, and those patterns create your life. That's karma in its simplest form. Not something mysterious, not something you have to believe in blindly, just cause and effect. The good news? It also means you have more control than you think. Because if your actions shape your future, you can start changing your future right now. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a dramatic transformation overnight. You just need small, consistent changes. Choosing patience instead of anger. Choosing effort instead of excuses. Choosing kindness instead of negativity. At first, it might not seem like much, but over time, these choices compound. They shape your character. They influence your relationships. They determine your direction. And eventually, they define your life. The Buddha didn't teach people to wait for a better future. He taught them to create it through their actions in the present moment. Because who you become tomorrow is built by what you do today. Conclusion. Bringing it all together. Let's take a step back and look at what we've just uncovered. 6 simple lessons. But each one has the power to completely change how you experience life. You learned that your mind can either be your greatest tool or your biggest obstacle. Attachment creates suffering, while letting go creates freedom. Pain is unavoidable, but suffering is something you can reduce. Your thoughts shape your identity and your reality. The present moment is where peace actually exists. And your actions, no matter how small, are building your future every single day. None of these ideas require you to change your entire life overnight. But if you truly understand them and start applying them, even in small ways, you'll begin to notice something different. You'll react less and respond more. You'll worry less and experience more. You'll feel less controlled by life and more in control of yourself. And that's the real transformation. Not changing the world around you, but changing the way you see it. If this video helped you even a little, if it made you pause, reflect, or see things differently, make sure to subscribe to Buddha Flash for more content that helps you build a stronger, calmer, and more focused mind. And now, I want to hear from you. Which of these lessons hit you the hardest, and why? Drop your answer in the comments below. Your insight might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today.